They said Meera was the perfect wife, graceful, kind, educated. For 6 years, she gave everything to her marriage with Karan. She ran a small design business from home, balanced family responsibilities with elegance, and always stood by her husband. Through job changes, promotions, even the nights he came home late and tired. She believed in love, in trust, in the sacred bond of marriage. But that belief was shattered in one unexpected moment. It was a quiet Sunday morning. The sunlight filtered gently through the windows as Meera sipped her tea, while Karan claimed he had gone out for a jog. His phone buzzed on the coffee table. Absent-mindedly, she looked. A message lit up the screen from someone saved as Vikas HR. It read, "Last night was unforgettable. Can't wait to see you again." Her hand froze. Her heart didn't sink. It hardened. She unlocked his phone. The passcode hadn't changed. Message after message unfolded a truth more bitter than betrayal. This wasn't a one-time affair. It was a full-blown relationship with a younger woman named Nisha, one of Karan's colleagues. There were photos, hotel receipts, even videos. Worse, she discovered money transfers to Nisha, vacation plans, and promises of a life together. A life where Meera didn't exist. But she didn't cry. She didn't confront him. She simply closed the phone and exhaled deeply. That day, she didn't lose her husband. She found herself. The weeks that followed were quiet. On the surface, nothing changed. Meera still made breakfast, smiled when Karan returned home, and even asked about his meetings. But beneath that stillness, a storm was forming. She started collecting evidence, screenshots, emails, financial statements. With help from her tech-savvy cousin, she cloned Karan's phone and began compiling a digital dossier of deceit. Then she took the next step. She visited a lawyer. Not just any lawyer, but one who specialized in high-net-worth divorces and asset tracing. She learned her rights, reviewed the documents, and discovered something Karan had overlooked in his arrogance. Many of their shared assets were in her name for tax benefits. The house, the stocks, even one of the investment properties. Karan had thought he was being clever, but Meera had all the leverage now. She wasn't done. Using a fake identity, Meera contacted Nisha and drew her into a conversation. Pretending to be a friend of Karan's, she got Nisha to reveal that Karan had told her Meera was mentally unstable and that their marriage was basically over. That lie stung, but it also solidified Meera's resolve. She waited patiently and chose the perfect day, the company's annual gala, a grand black tie affair with executives, investors, and media. Karan had never invited Meera before, but this time she insisted on going. She wore a black sari, understated, elegant, and dignified, much like the storm that brews silently before it strikes. The event was a celebration of Karan's career. He was being awarded Executive of the Year. As he stood on stage, smiling and confident, the screen behind him flickered to life. He thought it was his presentation, but what appeared was far more damning. Photos of him with Nisha, screenshots of their texts, and finally, a short video of them entering a hotel together. The audience gasped. His boss stood up, his face drained of color. And then Meera took the mic. Calmly, firmly. She said, "I'd like to thank Karan, not for being faithful, that's clearly too much to ask, but for being careless. Because thanks to his arrogance, I now own most of our properties, have filed for divorce with full documentation of his infidelity, and will be taking full custody of our daughter." The room fell silent. Then, scattered applause. Karan stood frozen. His boss turned away. Nisha slipped out of the room. That night, Meera didn't go back home. She moved into a new apartment she had quietly purchased weeks earlier. Sleek, modern, hers alone. In the weeks that followed, the divorce went public. The court ruled in her favor. Karan lost his job amid scandal, his reputation in ruins. Nisha ghosted him. His friends distanced themselves. His world collapsed, piece by piece. Meera, on the other hand, rose. She launched a blog titled Shattered Vows, Unshakable Spirit, where she shared not just her story, but those of other women who chose strength over silence. Her voice resonated far beyond her pain. She became a speaker, a mentor, and eventually a partner in a law firm dedicated to helping women reclaim their dignity after betrayal. And one morning, just a few months later, she sat on her balcony with a cup of tea. The wind was soft, the sun warm. Her daughter was inside, playing safe and loved. Meera smiled, not because she had taken revenge, but because she had taken back her life. She thought to herself, he broke his vows, but I broke his power. And I'll never let anyone write my ending again. And in that moment, Meera didn't just survive, she triumphed.